As you can see, Melissa is swishing the butter around like no tomorrow. Oh, it's still not melted. That is why. Okay, we'll be right back.
Welcome back to Hot Girl Kitchen and our Thanksgiving edition special.
Yes. What's next on the menu? Of course. Well, what was first on the menu?
You're subscribing and liking this video and commenting below and telling us how much you adore us and
how much you adore your turkey.
You're an avid fan, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then number 2 is you are going to be making a fun little side dish. Everybody has mashed potatoes for Thanksgiving. Very common.
Who doesn't?
I mean, honestly,
it's like it might be my favorite part of Thanksgiving.
Honestly, I eat that and corn. I really don't eat.
Okay, I could do without the corn, but it's the mashed potatoes for me. Okay, that's my one must-have. 1 year for my Friendsgiving, which we call Thoughtsgiving because we're all thoughts. I tended accidentally got a little bit inebriated,
and you were responsible and you forgot.
No, ma'am. I don't know where she was taking that. No, I didn't eat any of the turkey, so I didn't even know how good it was, which, according to the reviews, it was fabulous. But I just ate a whole plate, piled high, of mashed potatoes.
Sounds like a very nutritious dinner to me, if you're asking.
Hopefully, that will be the case tonight as well.
So, as you might have guessed it, we are making the most fabulous potatoes you've ever had in your whole life. You're going to need some red potatoes, skin on. We already had half of this bag. See, I used 1 bag of small red potatoes. I already had half of it boiling. It's ready because that does take a little bit of time. So you're going to need a half of a bag for little red potatoes.
Well, how much are we making? How many servings is this?
Probably for
normal size servings. This might be 1 serving for me, but
this is for 5 to 6 people.
Okay, so half a bag of...
maybe 4 to 5 people.
Okay. So this is 3 pounds, so 1.5 pounds.
Yep.
For 4 to 5 people.
And then we're going to need some fresh cloves of garlic, some half and half, some butter, and extra virgin olive oil, obviously. And we're also going to use some spices and herbs, but that's going to be on the spot whenever I'm feeling
whatever we're feeling at the moment.
Yes, exactly. And that's all you need. Very simple, very minimal, but this will be better than your average mashed potato, and that's a fact.
For sure. You know what's interesting is I always use Yukon Gold potatoes, but I love your mashed potatoes and they're red potatoes.
They're always red potatoes.
Yeah, I always use the Yukon Gold.
I'm really into red.
Yeah, it's really you can always
use whatever potato you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we already cooked our potatoes, and we're just right in the pot that you cooked the potatoes. You're going to add a good amount of extra virgin olive oil and probably 1/4 of a stick of butter. It's already kind of warm and ready.
Love that.
We're going to let this melt, and as soon as it's melted, we're going to add our garlic. We just had our oil and butter melting. It's bubbling. It's ready. We're going to throw in a few pieces of garlic, full cloves of garlic.
A few cloves of garlic, as some may say, not a few pieces. That's okay because her tits are huge. So
they make up for
brain function.
And we're just going to let these brown. So you want them to get nice, crispy, and brown. That is the look we're going for.
Love that look.
Now that we have blackened our garlic, we're going to throw...
Hot potato.
And you're going to start smashing right into your oil. And right now, we're taking it off the heat at the moment.
Yeah, we got a little bit overheated.
And we're going to smash the garlic and the potatoes together.
Into each other. That's fabulous.
Yes. And as we're doing this, we are going to, once I smash some more, we're going to add a little bit of half and half. So we're going to add in, this is probably, right now, 1/4 of a little mini carton of half and half. And it's a lot, but it's going to cook through. So we want it to get nice and mushy and gushy, for lack of better interpretation.
Wow.
Yep. So you're mixing all your half and half with your potatoes. They look a little brown, but that's because we had our browned butter. Yep. Our browned butter and our like charred garlic. So that does give you a darker color. And at this point, we're going to add a little salt, pepper, and maybe even a little garlic salt if needed.
Oh, God. Let's turn down the garlic salt for a minute. The way this girl uses garlic, it's like you'd think it was diamonds.
Oh.
Ah!
We definitely need some.
Some salt or some garlic salt?
A little bit of both, honey.
Oh, God. Look at her go. She's in her element.
And garlic salt.
Okay, that looks like more than enough.
And I'm just going to go ahead and mix.
Girl, you look just like a witch. This is so on theme for the holiday. You with your stirring the cauldron and your orange.
And black. And
yeah, your orange. Miss Jack-o'-lantern, Melissa, witch girl, is stirring our cauldron.
Add a little more garlic salt.
So how do you know, like, what are we going for? Like, how do you know when to add more of what?
You want it to still be creamy. So once it starts soaking up, like, and getting a little too thick to just conveniently stir, that's when you want to add just a tiny bit more and just moisten it up.
Oh, yes. Keep it moist, girls. Wow. What a fresh take on my favorite, the mashed potato. So this is kind of a bougie mashed potato, if you haven't noticed.
And we topped it with a little bit of freshly grated Parmesan, some red pepper flakes, some parsley, and cracked pepper. And we're ready.
Ah. Wow. That's delicious. I can't wait to pair it with our delicious turkey.
The charred garlic really gives it something.
Gives it an edge over your typical basic mashed potato. So.
And you just salt it with pink Himalayan salt, cracked black pepper, and some garlic salt to taste. So until you feel like it's ready.
And like I have to say, the charred garlic experience was a little bit unintentional. Like it was supposed to be brown, not necessarily charred. We were just going with it, and I'm glad we did because I really enjoyed the flavor.
This is it.
I will be charring my garlic from now on. Charred until the smoke alarm goes off. And on that note, the Pilgrims could never, okay? And if they could, they would subscribe because they would be looking out for our next Thanksgiving special, as I'm sure you all are at home, anxiously awaiting. Cheers to that. 'Tis the season.
Bye.
Au revoir.
Real hot girl shit.